Hello everyone, Sean here once again, and we have a special video today. We are going to do 4 different puzzles. We're actually going to start here with the Durdle. Now I have already done today's Durdle, so I'm going to just do the free Durdle. I'm going to do Durdle, which is 2 Wordles, Quordle, which is 4 Wordles, double that to Octurtle, which is going to be 8, and then finally Set-a-certal, which is 16 Wordles at the same time. So all of these are basically the same type of puzzle, but the number of simultaneous puzzles we're solving is going to double as we go along. So, as always, if you want to do any of these puzzles before we do them here, feel free to pause the video and go to any of those links. I will include all of the links for the Durdle, Quartal, Octurtle, and Sedecordle in the video description below. Except for the Durdle, that one will be its own video as usual, and this will just be a randomly generated one. So, we've got Durdle, Quordle, Octurtle, and Sedecordle, and just for fun, here's a picture of a Squirtle. Alright, let's jump into the puzzle. So, free Durdle, free play Durdle, Aegis. What do we got? Okay, A and an E on the left, E on the right. Not sure. Let's figure out where this wordle, where the letters, the vowels go on the left first. So let's go with, I was going to say paper, but that seems like a little bit, can we do pater? Yes. Oh, okay, we got an E and R on the end there too. So, I'm looking at that first puzzle and trying to figure out what might go in the 4th position there. I think it might be something like latte or more likely lathe. Let's try that. No. Okay. What else can go after that T? Not really seeing anything. Oh, it still could be a T if we do mat. There we go. Okay, we got that one. Now, we have an M in this puzzle over here. We haven't gained any more information. These E's aren't helping us to determine if there might be a double E. Don't think there is, though. Because in order to be a double E, this would have to be like smear, which is not a word, and we still don't have an S. So I'm guessing that M is actually going to go in the middle, and there is going to be another, a different vowel in that 2nd position. So something like this, but we don't have Homer. Maybe it's a U? Fumer? Okay, it is a U, but not there. Umber. There we go. We got our Durdle in 4 and 6, respectively. Matt and Umber. Let's move on. Double the number of puzzles. Go up to our Quordle. So, Aegis. Ooh, look at puzzle number 2. This is interesting. I'm going to guess something like antic here. No? What other What other endings can we have here? I guess we can end in a D. We could have, let's do audio. Okay, looks like that might have helped us in the other puzzles, at least with the U in this puzzle, but no more information here. Could we have something like anvil? No, there's no N. I'm gonna come back to that one. Let's move on to the other puzzles and come back once we might have just added some extra info here. So this looks like an interesting one down here. C-I-N-G. No. Cling? Cling, cool. What else? Okay, we figured out where the N goes up here, but we don't have a lot more info. Let's move down to this puzzle down here, number 4. And what do we want to try here? Let's do stump. Okay, that is the right format here. Now we just have to come up with an end to it. I don't see any combinations of letters here. So I'm thinking we might have a double of one of those consonants. I would say like stuck or stunk, but we can't do N or C. We learned from antic. And I don't see anything ending with Y either. Ah, we do have a double, but it's not one of the ones we already had. It should be stuff, yes. Oh, interesting. Look what we've learned about puzzle number 2. There are 2 F's in the puzzle. That is if this was... Let's see, we can't... It must be A-F-F-I-X, a fix. Wow. That was very convenient. 2 puzzles with 2 F's in them. Now, we have 2 guesses and have learned almost nothing new about this puzzle up here, except for what it's not. Now, we haven't tested the double N or double A. Do we have any indication? It could be, could end in NK. Could end, I mean, it could also end in a Y or another A. If it does end in A and K, what could it start with? It would almost certainly have to have an R in that second position. So rank, crank with a K is not a word, brank. So I think that is looking in the wrong direction. How about something with maybe the A goes in the second position. I was thinking something like brawn, but maybe like Something similar to this. But again, not seeing what that could be. Now, if there was a double N, what might we have? Something like that. Ranny. Again, not a lot of options here. I think we're going to have to spend the next guess figuring out what is in this word. So let's do brave. Okay. Doesn't seem like we've learned a lot. We have. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if it's enough. So, the A undoubtedly goes in the second position. The question then is there another A at the end? Something like that. Can't do that because it's a proper name. Sandy's not a word. Wanny. So close. It was nanny. Ah. A triple letter. I should have known. That was actually quite glaringly obvious, wasn't it? Alright, so we failed one on our Quordle. That doesn't bode well for the future as we double this and then double it yet again. However, we're going to press on. Time for the Octurtle, which I have not ever done myself. So these are stacked on top of each other. 4 sets of 2. Aegis. Let's hope for some work. So we've got AEG, AEI. Just an E here. A couple puzzles with nothing. Is there any puzzle that we see something we want to test out right away? Sorry, I'm going to try and scroll a little bit slower here so it doesn't get too jarring. I want to look at this one here. I don't know a lot of words that would be SEA blank blank that wouldn't be plural. So could it be SE blank A something? Let's come back to that. I feel like what we should do right now is just focus on the fact that we have 2 puzzles with no information, and we're going to end up doing something like Yorn eventually. So let's just get it done now. Okay. This one looks interesting to me. I don't really know what a good tactic is with so many options. Can't really explain, I guess, what I'm drawn to on a particular thing. I guess I'd be tempted to go with the puzzle that has the least remaining options, which may actually be this one at this point, although those are very common letters. Let's try this one. It is that structure. It's probably inter. I want to confirm that by finding the T somewhere else and coming back to that puzzle. If I'm wrong about that, we will have just entirely wasted a guess. So let's come back to that. And let's actually test. There we go. Let's test the T by figuring out in this puzzle here. Which one is this? Number 6. Testing that T. All right, come back. It is inter. Inter. So we have done 2 of the puzzles so far. This puzzle here should be inane. Great. So 1, 2, 3. What could this one be? I feel like it should be obvious, but I'm not. I know that sear is a word. I don't know of another. We're just going to brute force this. Aha. No. I don't know why I sort of forced that S in the first position. It wasn't guaranteed. Am I going to make a mistake here by doing that? Probably. Let's go with lease. I've got to be. Yes. Okay. Now, sorry. We've got puzzle 2, 4, 6, and 8 done. All of the ones on the right are done. What do we know about this? Is there anything that can be that structure? More likely to be glade, not glade. Glaive is spelled with an I in it. What do we have left? Glaze. All that's left for that. We have 2 slots left and 3 unsolved puzzles. Unfortunately, we are not going to complete this because I made a mistake over here. How close are we going to get? This seems like a strange puzzle here. Very limited options. Flock. All right, we have 1 guess and 2 puzzles. We are not going to complete this, but can we get one of them? I feel like we should be able to get this one. All right, we have an R somewhere in the puzzle that can't go in. Has to go first or third. We have a L somewhere in the puzzle and a Y somewhere in the puzzle that also do not go first or second. I guess the R cannot go second. That should have been obvious. We don't have relay. We could have something like RLY. Although I don't see what that is right away. It looks like a lot of information, but a lot of this is redundant. We also have this one. I'm just going to go with gummy here. Guppy. All right, we lost 2. It was reply and guppy. So we got 6 out of the 8. That is tough. So we lost 1 Quordle. We lost 2 Octurtle. This doesn't look good moving into the Set-a-certal. But let's do it anyway. Daily Set-a-certal. So, Aegis. What do we have? Oh, we have a little like tracker up here. Oh, not only do we have a tracker, we have a way of getting around. That's cool, I'm assuming. Yeah. This is moving back and forth to different puzzles. So, let's do it that way. We have 1 and 2 here. You know what? Before we even go into this, let's just go ahead and throw Yorn up. We're going to need that eventually. So, this looks interesting to me. Not heart, but it is that format. Cool. We will come back to that. Okay, that is 1 and 2. Actually, looking at 1, I probably shouldn't just keep throwing words up, but we got it right. Cool. So, 1 is done. 2 is done. 3, what do we have here? No, but we did learn a lot about it. Not wrong. Prong. Great. I cannot continue just throwing words up. I do need to be a little more careful. This puzzle here, so this is number 4 then. Looks really interesting because I'm tempted to say that WH goes together, but I don't think that's true. We're going to come back to that one. That one looks really interesting to me. Okay, let's actually get our bearings with the rest of them. That's interesting. Here, we only have a couple options because we have a double O. This is either booby or bookie. So if we have, let's wait until we test a K on something else. We have an N here that doesn't go in any of the last positions, but we don't have a ton of information other than that. We probably have an un word here. Actually, yes. Uncle. Keep moving down. Number 7. We have an I in here. Now, looking at this, we don't have any more okay, these are just the letters that we've tested. We do have to just go by the puzzle. We can't look down and have the letters light up in any particular way. So, anyway, what I was saying, looking at this, we have an I. Nothing can go here. You can't have, I guess you can have KN. Yeah, actually that is what it is. It's knife. Great. I prove myself wrong and then get the answer. Looking over here, we probably have the word tuber. No. What? It's spelled with a, yeah, it's spelled with an E. My mistake. What could this be? It has to start with, probably has to start with an R or a T. Let's come back to that one as well. Moving on. This is the word share, quite easily. Great. What is this? It's very similar to the so this is number 9. It's very similar to number 8 actually. Eight and 9 are the same word. No, they are not the same word. They are incredibly similar, however. Okay, moving on. What do we have here? This is number 11. We need to put an I, O, and T in here. Intro. I don't know why that took me so long to figure that one out. Okay, what do we have here? We have an A. Undoubtedly, that A is going to end up going after salvo. Has to be salvo. Great. How are we doing on guesses? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 left. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 puzzles. So we can make one mistake and still get all of these. Unity here for 13. Perfect. Now, we actually know exactly what this is. We just have to follow the letters. There, this is briny. 15. Skull. Skull. All right, once again, just follow the letters. We've got M-O blank T-H, and we've got a U down here. Mouth. For number 16. Okay, so we have 6 guesses left. We have, I must have counted those wrong originally. Number 4. No, we have, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guesses left, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 puzzles left. So, once again, we can make one mistake. So, what is this word here? Oh, whale. Aha. There we go. I was missing that one. At this point, we've thrown up almost all of the letters, so shouldn't be super hard to figure out what goes where. This one's still a little bit elusive, but I guess bookie and booty are out. So is this booby? No. I missing? Oh, boozy. I wasn't looking down at what the remaining options were. Boozy. So we did make our one mistake. So we can still do this, but we can't make any more mistakes here. Turbo. The word I couldn't figure out earlier. And then 9 was very similar to turbo. Tutor. Let me be very careful here. Okay, so yeah, T-U-T. We have an R-O. We just switch those around. Tutor. Okay, we got our 16th puzzle on the 16th guess. Wow, that was tough. That was very tough. Some of those ones near the bottom got a lot easier because we had so many letters up on the board anyway. But yeah, that was an incredibly tough puzzle. I was definitely worried we were going to make one more mistake. But we finished the Sedecordle. I think it's so the Latin for 16 is Sedecenti, something like that. So I'm saying Set-a-certal. That's meant to be pronounced. Very fun. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like and subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. And share this video with anyone you think would enjoy some daily word puzzles. That's all for now, and we will see you all tomorrow.